bust your brain in the middle of school. Go watch your mind and hide that range and go get another one, go on the move. Sometimes struggling, went on the road. Then my brother, they go when I go. You know the others been hoping I fold. In the back seat of the road, Royce. I was robbing a unknown charge, never play with my nose. You play with me, keep you pole, boys. Some fuck niggas get exposed. Ain't no sleep when it's beef, we gon' do that. You ain't tryna kill shit, but if I find somebody else to shoot at, I can't go without my protection, I need it. All these niggas screaming overkill, Lord, Lord, Lord. Slows coming fast, pussy niggas, but I let low. It's that on B shit, pussy bitch, tell Mr. Teco. All them niggas hating, I can put them on my payroll. They on the internet and they ain't even got a payroll. What they say, all I wanna do is throw on my problem. Mama know I be hanging with robbers. Granny knew that the baby keep choppers. I be shining, I don't even try them. Hoes coming, I don't even holler. Pocket watching, that you niggas problem. Main reason why you ain't got a dollar. Hey, jump out of race. Walk you down, look you dead in your face. I'm grinding every day. They wanna take my place. So full, you barely ate. Murk you wanna play. You know some better than. We bout to slide, ain't never too late. Cause you know ain't no sleep when it's beat. We gon' do that. You ain't tryna kill shit, but if I find somebody else to shoot at, I can't go without my protection, I need it. All these niggas screaming overkill, don't know the meaning. Beat a nigga face like we gon' get that boy make up. Little bitch, you can't get this D for free, I need them pesos. Let a nigga try to spin on me, give him my halo. See my youngin' and my enemies, give him my dread.
Hey, what's going on? A little story time. Yesterday was bad. What did that shit entail?
Drum dummy.
Yo, Eli, you counting up?
Bunch of bullshit.
Look, get off your ass and go get it, can't wait no time. Extended mag in my semen, trapping you down, yeah. And I know love gotta be blind, it can't find a nigga. If you know you can't help, why you gon' sign them? They playing with my life and I'm gon' die. My loved one needs some help, I told them I got. Look, just tell me the price, I ain't took my pride. But they don't show the same love, but leave me out to try. Just got a call, they say my grandma gone and hurt a nigga. So I'm in the back room in my house trying not to cry, but it took all.
Yeah, they like to do that. They like to do that, man. It you know, it's a trauma. It causes trauma and shit. You know. They used to do that shit. Well, they still do it. But I'm to the point, like, if they get too, like, if they, you know, I'm not gonna fuck up my van trying to stop from hitting them if that's what they want. If they want to get hit, or if that's the game they want to play, like, you know, I'm not gonna fuck my van up though. Like, if you walk out at a good distance, I'll stop, and I'll try and stop. I'll try and stop if you get too close, but I'm not gonna slam on the brakes and shit and put me or my vehicle in danger because you want to be stupid and shit. Hell yeah, definitely. You know, and they get offered shit like a lot, especially like the homeless people. I mean, you could offer them a decent cell phone, and they'll be willing to do it. Shit, they'd be willing to do it for an Obama phone song. It's like they don't give a fuck. They're just playing with these people's lives. A lot of them be mentally ill, so they pay them in like small things like that. That's what they like to send a lot of mentally ill people that'll do anything as well. A couple mentally ill people died out here behind them, sending them out to do shit. I know one got hit by a van. Actually, they thought it was this one because they sent her out in front of a white van, and then the van hit her. Cause you know, I usually stop back when this was happening, and you know, the van hit her, and you know, I was right around the corner at 7-Eleven, behind, like on the side of 7-Eleven, you know, recycling and shit, and the police fucking. Like it's like they knew it was me. It wasn't me, But the handler, I guess, told them that the van hit the lady, and they came like, man, they came guns drawn, fucking pulled me out at gunpoint. Told the cop said, "I'll blow your fucking black ass." Oh, excuse me. The cop said, "I'll blow your fucking black ass away." They got that lady killed, man. They got that lady killed. Playing with you know, playing around with the mentally ill and shit. Just trying to harass me and shit. They got somebody killed. And I bet you their families don't know what they're putting involving their little family members in. Because a lot of these people, their families stick them in these places and shit and expect them to be taken care of. And then you got these college students and all these fucking perverts and shit. Like this one little mentally ill dude. They dress him up in skirts, fucking dresses and shit. Like he's been on the channel like a couple times. And they dress him up in just fucked up shit, man. And it's like I know their parents or their families don't know what they're doing, man. Literally putting these people in harm's way, man. All in the name of their bullshit surveillance. And all these people's lives as expendable, just tools. Exactly. Hey, what's going on, Rep? Yeah, exactly, man. It's ill, man. It's an ill program, man. You gotta just navigate through this motherfucker, man. Real navigation going on around here, man. I think they stepping up the program lately more than usual. Yeah, they have been. I know they have been on me. Shit, they broke my. They broke my mirror on the side, my passenger side mirror. They broke my door handle. Fucking pop. You know, I had my tire popped a couple weeks ago. Got that repaired. They overcharged me for that. They just tried to rip me off at the recycle place today, like $23. Like I had to go back and fucking. I I had to go back. My thing said $31, and I come here every day. Like I can damn near eyeball. I can damn near eyeball and tell you how much I'm gonna make. You feel me? Like off top. And I got that thing, and I seen 8 pounds. Yes, he said I had 8 pounds of plastic. I was like, hell nah. Hell nah. Like, he gave me my ticket. I was walking to go cash that motherfucker in. I looked at it. That motherfucker said $31. I was like, hell nah. Like, I had to go back. Like, and I was $5 off. Like, I thought he had got me at least like 20 bucks or something like that. And well, I was $3 off actually. When they corrected it and shit, it was like $23.81 off and shit. I was like, man, that's some ill shit. That's ill. Like if I would have went for it, I would have just been out of $23. Like, and motherfuckers think that shit is easy. Like recycling ain't fucking. That shit ain't like fuck, man. That's a lot of fucking money to be stripping a motherfucker. Man, come on, man. I mean, and to get away with it, I could see if you thought you was gonna get away with $5 or $6, man. But like $23, like you must have thought I was just like super fucking stupid or some shit. I think. Okay. Hey, Nappy so pissed off. I took 2 days off work because of their stupid crap. Fed up with this harassment, bro. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. See if you can do something online, bro. As far as like getting merchandise and reselling it, like buying shit wholesale and reselling it. They got, I was looking at on the internet. They got this place called Wish. I never shopped there or nothing, so I don't know how their service is or anything like that. But I'm just putting it out there. Like, look at the VTA, motherfucker. His little one headlight van. Tried to fucking. Oh man, I uploaded the video, man. But they be thinking they're fucking so fucking ruthless, man. They're a fucking piece of shit terrorists. And the more blatant they are, the more they're gonna get caught. The more people are gonna see. But yeah, yeah, man. See if you can fucking buy shit wholesale. The Wish has some pretty good stuff, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know the quality of it. I can't say they have pretty good stuff, but I can tell you it looks like they have some pretty damn good shit. And if you're buying it to resell it, I mean, but yeah, as a TI man, oh, excuse me, that's legitimate. I can't see myself for the job. Well, I can't. Excuse me. For those who wonder why I put the blunt in front of the camera every time I cough, is because I don't want nobody to think I'm perking. All right, so fucking where the fuck was I? Yeah. I don't want to end up like like the VTA motherfucker, because I know I'm not gonna commit suicide, and I'm not gonna kill nobody unless it's accidentally. But I damn sure pick something up and just fucking put all my might into it and try and knock you out with that shit. Like whatever instrument I can find. Like as long as it's not a knife or something like that. Something, pretty hollow. And try and knock your ass all the way out. Like cause I'm not doing nothing to nobody, man. And I'm not no tough motherfucker. I don't go around bullying motherfuckers. I don't do none of that shit. So for you just to be there harassing me and harassing me and harassing me, like you could do it for 3 or 4 days, 5 or 6 days in that enclosed area like that. But all day with that bullshit, I already know. Like, that's just the type of shit. Like I can't do it. Look like her. That's that mentally ill. They feed her crystal methamphetamine. Her right there walking down the thing in the little army pants. She's mentally ill. They feed her methamphetamines, and one day they had her bend over with her ass hanging out, like, but they deleted the video. They deleted the video from the channel. She was bent over for like 10, 15 minutes with her ass just cocked up in the air, like butt ass naked. Butt ass naked. I know a couple of you right there. Look, 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 look. There she go, right there. Bam. Just like that. Look, you think you guys know? Oh, I'm psychic now, huh? Am I a fucking psychic or what? She did that last time and they deleted the video. But this is how the advantage they take of them. They come out here and they tell them to do this shit just to give me like some type of fucking, like, this is crazy, man. This is the type of shit that your Santa Clara Police Department is up to. Neighborhood Watch and all those fuckers. She might be taking a real damn shit. Like, they probably told her to come over and take a shit. Nah, I think she just bending over, though. She pulled her pants down and started bending over, so. But you guys see what I'm talking about, man. You guys see what I'm talking about. This shit is, like, no joke. This shit is real. This is why. This is why you do not fucking get chipped. This is why you don't fucking, if you're gonna do hard drugs, you do them responsibly and fucking, when it's time to fucking stop, don't fucking go overboard and fucking blow your fucking brain cells out or none of that. Do anything that where you can be controlled. Look at that shit. Where you can be controlled, man, because you'll be doing stupid shit like that. You do stupid shit like that. The police will make you do it, and if too many people see you doing it, they're gonna lock you up just to cover their asses. Yep. No bullshit. And she probably got a candy bar or some fucking stupid shit like that. A candy bar, a fucking piece of methamphetamine or some shit. To come bend over and show her junk or take a big fucking poop. Not to mention that's where I take my dog. Excuse me, that's legitimate. They probably had to do it right there because that's where excuse me. That's where I take my dogs to go shit. So that's probably why they did it. How to go take a shit right there, go take a dump. So I would have to see that, or my dogs would fuck around and sniff it, or some fucking weird shit like that, man. Yeah, as I said though, I'm not fucking psychic or none of that. I told you guys she did this last time. She had her ass cocked up in the air for fucking 15-20 minutes. This time, no. This time she took a dump. Oh Lord. This is what we endure as targeted individuals. This is what we see on the. This isn't like This isn't just like some sporadic incidents. Some rare occasion where you see some fucking weird shit. Like, this is every day for a targeted individual. Every fucking day they're throwing some fucking weird shit in your visual. You would think, like, people, I understand why people don't believe that this program exists, just by the crazy shit that you would never think that somebody like would take a shit right out in front of you, and then you tell them like this happens all the time. They're looking at you like, yeah, right. Not all the time. You get hit one headlights following you all the time. Yeah, right. Not all the time. Like like, are you like and some people like sincere, like some people don't be gaslighting you, like they sincerely want to know if you're okay, if you've been on drugs or anything like that, Like they sincerely want to know that. And you can tell like the sincere ones. Like sometimes you can't, but there are ones that are like sincere. Like you can tell like but yep, this is a daily thing right here. I'm not gonna let them get to me. I'm going in. Excuse me, that's legitimate. I'm going in tomorrow. Hold on. I'm let them get to me. I'm going in tomorrow to work. I'll check it out. Hey, what type of work do you do, Rich? So, Nappy, I appreciate these also ideas. Oh yeah, no doubt. You can definitely get some good money on the internet. Like when I recycle, I just find like I got a whole fucking back. My whole back is full of fucking shoes. Like I keep all the decent shoes that I find, and I throw that shit on like OfferUp and all that shit. Like people like, you'd be surprised. You make good money on the internet. This is just shit, that I find and shit that I sell. But you get that shit brand new from like Wish and all that. Cause pretty soon, like if if I can't get these shoes, cause I got so many fucking, I got hella different shoes back there. So I know with this COVID shit, and they're like good and like in superb condition. Like I don't like anything that doesn't look damn near new. Like I won't keep it, or I won't get it. And fucking, I know pretty soon this COVID shit, it's gonna fuck it up for the sales and shit, cause nobody's gonna want the shit unless it's like coming brand new. So eventually, I'm gonna have to switch off and go, and that's why I was looking on the internet for like different spots to get shit, cause I know the recycles said they're not, once this COVID is, well, one of the recycle spots said that they're not gonna be taking any CRV. Like they'll take the like metal and shit, but they're not gonna be taking CRV. So, and I'm not finna be fucking going around hustling up no fucking. I'm not gonna be going and doing no fucking recycling, no fucking metal. Like that shit is no fucking, like that shit's like fucking 3 cents a fucking pound and shit. You gotta have tons of that shit to make money. Hell nah. Mm, T-shirts too, like especially like summertime. Summertime's almost over though. But even in the wintertime, like people that hustle and shit, like they buy fucking T-shirts and fucking throw them away and shit. Cause they don't, they're on the move and shit. Like so they just buy T-shirts and throw them away. Like you get a like box of different colored T-shirts and shit. Take them to the flea market and sell them for like 3 for 10, and you'll come up fast. Like you come up fast. I used to do that in Sacramento. You'll come up fast. Um, yeah, yeah. This is everyday type of shit, man. It might not be you know, it's gonna be something pertaining to bending over with the app. You haven't seen nothing yet. We've had people fucking running down the street but naked. We've had dude running down the street with his drawers like he had nothing on but fucking socks and a fucking pair of drawers at the bottom of his fucking cheeks. Like, we've had some fucking crazy fucking shit. They don't stop. This is. And this is, this has been going on for years. This isn't just like some new shit. This shit's been going on for years, especially that ass play bullshit they like to do. Too many fucking years. It's very, very sick. Very sick. Uh, I already know, man. Disturbing. They were listening to the stream and she said, yeah, that's what they do. They fucking, they get on here and they send their little handiwork out here. And you'll notice, because the numbers jump up. The numbers jump up like, it's like they'll send it, and as soon as they send whatever they send to come do whatever they do, the numbers start jumping up. The numbers start jumping up. The police, they get themselves. They're not, you know, and I know it's a couple of police on here right now. They're not the sharpest tools, man. They're like, I'm literally telling people who don't know this program and what's going on, and like they're literally like they think it's only targeted individuals coming on here and shit. Like, so really, in a way, they're just being over blatant with it. Like they're not thinking. They're not thinking. You see a lot of that shit going on YouTube. Them planting shit on people and fucking saying, "Oh shit, my camera's on. I forgot I had my fucking." It's like you planted it. It's like you planted it, and then you said all that bullshit and told on yourself. Excuse me. That's legitimate. I mean, shit, you had a better chance of just getting away with it. Had you just not said anything. But you know how it goes, man. They hire anybody. They hire anybody. All you gotta do is pass a little fucking boot camp bullshit and you're a fucking cop. Don't have to go to college. Fresh out of high school. Fresh out of high school. Still playing Call of Duty all damn day. Still playing Call of Duty and all that fucking bullshit. Like, don't even, going around shooting everybody because they fucking don't have no control with their fucking. They don't know how to observe shit. They just fucking click on the gun. Man with telephone gets shot. Man had a pencil in his hand. He gets shot. Man moves the wrong way. He gets shot. Man has his hands in the air. He gets shot. Like, Jesus Christ. How do you get shot? I seen this thing where this dude was with some mentally ill person and he had his hands in the air. He had his fucking hands in the air and the cop fucking shot him. Like, who fucking does that? That's why you gotta be careful around these police, man, because they'll and then fucking the public could say some stupid shit like you'll shoot the fucking cop or shoot an unarmed person or fucking shoot somebody with their fucking hands up and then look at the comment section And you'll see some stupid shit like, oh, give them a break. The police have a hard job. The police have a hard job. They have a lot, like, their job is not as hard as you think it is. They drive around, fuck with people all day. Like, very seldom does a police officer really put his fucking life on the line. Very seldom is a fucking police officer at risk. A construction worker is at more risk than a fucking police officer, and that's Google said. Google said that. So, you know, all that big shit, they go home and tell their families and shit, yeah, I put my life on the line, and, you know, to look real tough. Look tough in front of the son. Make his son look up to him. Instead of fucking Kurt Russell or fucking some fucking movie star. Make his wife look at him dreamy and shit. Whatever their fucking psychology reasons for doing whatever the fuck they do. And whatever the fuck they say. But yeah, man, they're dirty as fuck. The police are dirty as fuck, and they'll be that way. It's not, this ain't Andy Griffith and his damn show ain't Barney Fife. Those days are over. I don't even think those days existed. And like, unless it was like some far away Mayberry, like Mayberry is like a fucking a fairy tale land, or unless that shit really exists, Mayberry. Look at the VTA guy driving real slow. Look at him just driving real slow. No reason at all, just driving real slow. He wants me to see him. Goofy shit. Goofy shit. They do stupid shit too, driving with one headlight. I got them like 4 or 5 times coming at me with one headlight. And they're the main topic of discussion. They're the ones that got 10 deaths behind this program. Now they want to still ride around triggering people and shit. It's crazy, man. It's like they do it because they know they're going to get away with it. They know they're going to get away with it, so they do it. I'm not sure. Is it still low? Because I can't go to settings. I don't know what the hell that is. Is it still low? Can you hear me? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely sick. Disgusting what they do. Uh, why do people sell weed in Cali if it's legal? I mean, everybody, you know, doesn't have ID. You know, some people don't have ID. They can't get in without ID. Uh, and not because of their age. Grown people I'm talking about. Like I'm not talking about kids, but like grown people. Like there's been times I didn't have an ID, and like some people just don't want to go through the drama of having to fucking, you know, like wait in line and do all that fucking bullshit. And then on top of that, like if you want some top shelf, like an eighth that cost you like fucking damn near like fucking 60, 70 bucks for some top shelf. Like you can find some top shelf on the streets for like 30 bucks an eighth. So it just depends. It just depends on the mood you're in, and all that shit. This is what the government is doing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is what the government is doing. Getting away with it too. They get away with everything though. Tuskegee, that MK Ultra experiment shit. And they, they only got away with that because some of the people volunteered. I believe people volunteered for that shit. Like they damn sure didn't. They damn sure didn't know what they was getting themselves into. I can guarantee you that. Oh man, I would have hated to fucking volunteer for some shit, and and just think, man, just fucking think. Some of those people didn't make it. Like it's not even that they volunteered because they was supposed to get paid, but just think, just fucking think. Some of those people didn't make it out to get their money. Some of those people are in fucking crazy homes till this fucking very day. And some of those people are in crazy homes. Some of those people had to be put down. Some of those people probably were killers. Like a lot of those people that survived that shit, I don't know of any, but if there are survivors, like those people need to be like under heavy supervision because anything can go down. Anything can crack off fucking with them. Hey, you get on their wrong side, they have a bad dream, any of that, like I would be scared to live in the same house as one of them motherfuckers. You couldn't pay me to live in a house with one of them motherfuckers, man. They had their eyes sewn open, fucking fed LSD, started eating. Some of them were eating each other. And, oh man, if you would have seen some of those people, man, they was looking like demons, being starved for like, oh man, they did some wicked shit to those people, man. They had those, they had the fucking those scientists and shit from from Hitler's camp. They had those motherfuckers performing on them. I think I'm not sure, but that's the type of wicked shit they were doing to the Jewish people and shit. And then they come out here and fucking start fucking experimenting. Like America got busy quick. They was like, we need some of Hitler's tactics. We need Hitler's tactics. They don't tell you that in the history books. They don't tell you. They tell you that America brought them here, but they don't tell you what America did with it and how they used them. And they don't tell you. America is a cold motherfucker, man. And it's hidden behind the slogan, freedom. Land of the free. Home of the brave. If that isn't a contradiction, that isn't a fucking contradiction. Oh man, America is cold, and all of their fucking slogans are contradictive, and we just walk with them. You know, because it's what it's meant to be, but they've changed it up, so it's not really like that no more. You know, once upon a time, there was a president that didn't want to go to war. Like he said, he would never go to war unless I read it somewhere. I read it somewhere. When I was locked up, I read it, and it was one president. I don't know what he was the president of. I forget where it was from, but it was based on like a true story, supposedly. But the dude was like, you know, during his fucking, you know, years as president, like he vowed that he did not want to, he vowed that he would not go to war, like unless it was just completely like necessary, like we were being invaded or some shit. And then you let all these fucking weirdos get in office. Look at us now. He was probably a fucking weirdo too, but at least you know he wasn't talking that war shit. Like, man, we're all fucked up. America is going down. America is going to be the first to go down, and we're already sinking. Just this program tells you right here that we're sinking. Life, I can't, I mean, I can remember probably what life used to be like, but I can't ever remember life being like this shit right here. Like, these days they go by and shit. Like, these days that go by are just fucking, they're different. Like, the world is just a fucking different place to me now. It's like I'm fucking walking through a fucking video game like Pac-Man. Except the monsters are fucking chasing me and shit, like, and there's no fucking power. The monsters are fucking chasing me and there's no fucking power pellets. Like, you know, fucking, they chase Pac-Man, but he got those power pellets where he can turn around and chase their ass back. I ain't got no fucking power pellets in this shit here. We ain't got no power pellets. Like, this shit, like... And we're on the run from a bunch of little fucking jelly demons. A bunch of jelly demons. Or whatever those things are. This world here is sick, man. Let me see. Targeted individual. Hey, what's up, TRs and God? Targeted individual, TR, electromagnetic hypersensitivity, Havana. Damn it. Why do I keep doing this? That's them doing it. They're on the fucking thing fucking with my shit. I know it's them now. It has to be when I get right when I get to where I was. They scroll that shit down all the way and they do it. They're doing it hella fast too. So I know it's them. Fuck. They're doing it because every time I get to your shit, it scrolls. Okay, Havana syndrome, gang stalking. Fucking piece of shit motherfuckers, man. Narcissism, complaints, and more are the same thing. Definitely. It's sick, man. These people, man. These people are very sick. In the end days, I guess, I guess we're here. This is all the proof right here, shit. At this point, I don't want to have a point of contention about what is happening in my life and the lives of thousands of other people. If someone can't discern reality or they're compromised. But yeah, if you're talking about people recognizing this program, yeah, I don't care if people don't believe it no more. Like, because in some instances I understand. Other instances, when they see it like right in front of their face and they still make stupid comments and shit like, well, any car can be driving down the street with one headlight when they've seen over 30 fucking one headlights in one night. Yeah, man, those people are lost and they can't be found. Like, they're totally, completely, utterly fucking tied in with the Matrix. Like, there ain't no get back for them. There ain't no get back. They're already of the world, and the worldly things they can't see through the Matrix. Which is, the Matrix is very, very easy to see through because they fucking throw it right there in your face. It's not like it's some fucking high-tech secret coded thing that you have to fucking just super concentrate on. The shit is like right here. Like, if you can't see the shit that's going on at the rate that it's going on, and the fucking, the fucking, just the unrealistic shit, especially with the weather and shit. Like, the weather shit is, they're trying to imitate God with that super fucking, weather. People can tell what unnatural weather is, though, man. Fucking tornadoes and shit doing backflips and figure eights and all that weird shit. Like, come on, man. Tsunamis coming and wiping out fucking people, and America's the first one there. The first one on TV asking for donations. Fucking Red Cross. Red Cross fucking gets the donations and keeps the fucking shit and gives everybody the donated fucking, like, that the people donate, like, that the regular people donate water and all that shit. Like, Red Cross is like billions and billions into this fucking false weather shit. Like, they've made so much money off this false weather shit. It's unbelievable. Then McDonald's made a lot of money off their ass too. Fucking moving their America is some cold motherfuckers, man. America is some fucked up people, man. They don't have to ride boats and shit and invade people's land and fucking capture them and fucking hold them as slaves. Now they just fucking send a tornado to your fucking country, and they fucking come out there, set a military base, and fucking grow some McDonald's and all these fucking American fucking places, and now they're fucking steadfast on your fucking, because they saved the day and you owe them now. So we'll put a military base out here, and we'll control your natural resources. Well, America is some fucked up shit, man. That's why when they fly that flag at me and shit, like, it's really the opposite effect that they want, man. Because, and I can tell, like, that's what they want you to do. They want you to feel left out, like you're not American, like, get out of here type shit. Like, man, if you only knew how I feel about that fucking flag. That flag represents nothing good. It might have been some good people that died for that flag, but even they didn't know what they died died for. Like, they thought they were dying for something else. Look, we got a trigger man right there. Trigger man. But, yeah, it's really the opposite. Really the opposite. Yep, that's the psychology of it. Make you feel left out. Make you think nobody's accepting you like you're not even American. Oh man, just imagine how a die-hard American, like imagine how a veteran feels when he sees that shit when they use the flag against him. Like, that has to be the most fucked up shit. Like, you start thinking about, you put your life on the line for these just so they could fucking fly their flags, and now they're using it as a weapon against your psyche and shit. Like, that has to make you want to kill one of these motherfuckers, man. It has to. But of course, if you do it, they'll have a snappy fucking get on the news and say you were fucking having flashbacks from the military, or you were fucking, you had some type of mental condition from the military. Yeah, America is some cold motherfuckers, man. America is fucked up. And I'm not talking about just from slavery. Like, slavery was fucked up enough, but I'm talking about beyond slavery. Everything before and after slavery. Like, America has no fucking, like, anything America fucking says that it stands for is complete fucking bullshit. They might not have any of the barbaric tactics up front, but from behind the scenes, they're doing some real barbaric shit, man. They just do the barbaric shit with smiles on their faces and in secret. Like, at least in fucking China, if you do something, they shoot you in the fucking head. And they let you know, like, don't do this or you get shot in the fucking head. Or whatever, you feel me? Any place else, you go steal something in India, they chop your fucking hands off. They know what's gonna happen, before, like, so you only have two options. You feel me? Do this and put my life on the line, or just don't do it and live. You know that out here, everything is fucking bullshit, mixed signals. You fucking freedom of speech. You fucking speak your mind. You fucking get the dog sicked on you. You get fucking FBI motherfuckers knocking on your door, fucking following you all over the place. Just all that fucking bullshit. Now you fucking get fucking restricted from the internet if you speak your mind. Fucking, you get... Where's freedom of speech? You got your Second Amendment fucking snatched away and you don't even know it. You're legally, you can walk down the street with your fucking pistol as long as it's not concealed. But you walk down the street with your pistol not concealed, some fucking person has a problem with you doing it and they feel uncomfortable, they call the fucking police, and the police come and fucking draw down on you and fucking make you fucking go through a bunch of fucking bullshit after laying you on the ground flat on your face and taking the gun first and all that fucking weird shit. It's like, come on, man, like, where's the Constitution in this shit? Like, why are we paying taxes, man? Like, if you guys... But no, that's why I say people are too engraved in the Matrix. Like, the fucking programming. The programming has been going on since the beginning of fucking time. Like, from a long time ago, the program has been running. And Right, like we're not even supposed to be getting taxed. Like there's nothing. We're not supposed to be getting taxed yet. We get taxed every fucking, like you get taxed your whole fucking damn near paycheck. Maybe more than half. I don't know. I don't know the percentages and shit like that as far as that goes, but you know, you can damn near get half of your paycheck taken from you. Your hard earned money though. You know, they've been sitting on their ass all day pushing paperwork or whatever. They just sit on their ass. It's no telling what type of fucking work you do. You know, it's no telling how dangerous the work is you do. You know, they're comfortably fucking sitting in an air conditioned fucking building and shit. Air conditioning blowing like freezer air and shit on hot sunny days and shit. And you out there sweating, fucking doing whatever it is you out there doing this shit, ball sweating and shit, smelling like clay, all types of weird shit. You feel me? Excuse my language and shit, but you know, fucking women too. As far as women working too, like you guys out there working hard as fuck, and they take half your paycheck, and they do it comfortably though. They do it comfortably. Like if that ain't slavery, if that alone ain't slavery, then they tax you for everything. Everything you buy has fucking tax. You know, food ain't supposed to have tax, but some places you go, they tax you on the fucking food. Everything has a fucking tax, and like this is fucking like this. Oh man, everything you get has to have fucking tax. They tax your fucking paycheck, so they make it, and it's it's designed this way. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, people may say, "Oh, you think you know everything," or fucking people that don't know fucking what is going on. But nah, I don't know half of nothing. Like I really don't know a lot. But what I do know, people who have jobs are getting fucked over. And I don't care what type of job you have. I don't care how easy your job is. I don't care about none of that shit. Anybody and everybody who has a job is getting fucked over. Your stores are fucking you over. They know you get taxed from the fucking government. They know half your paycheck's gone, and they're still gonna tax you on whatever you buy at the store because they're in fucking cahoots with the government. They're in cahoots with the government. And even if they weren't in cahoots with the government, they still gotta pay the government. So they're gonna take from you what they gotta pay the government. And everybody's gonna take from you what they gotta pay the government. So you as the consumer, you're just fucked up all the way around. It's a systematic fucking thing, and they know how it works. They know how it works. They know, only very few people are gonna be able to survive in life and be able to stack money. Unless you do some entrepreneur shit and start, side hustling and shit. Get you a good little side hustle, maybe like a part-time job, and then the rest of the shit, you just go hard on whatever it is that you're interested in and put a price to that shit. Other than that, you're gonna be pretty much fucked. Unless you just got one hell of a job, then that's different. If you got like a career or something that you're making good money. But I know out here for sure you're not gonna make no money and be able to stack. Like out here, you're just living. Unless you own your own fucking house, or you fucking like one of those techie motherfuckers, writing codes and all that shit, and fucking making video games and all that shit. Like too much gonna be fucking stacking no money. Unless you're out here like living on the streets and you fucking just stacking it like that. You can stack money like that, but you can't stack paying for no rent. They're really fucked up, man. They are really fucked up. Like they know literally that they create in most cases the homelessness rate is created by them. Like it is created by them. Like they put unbelievable price. They tag like why does a fucking 1 bedroom apartment have to be like $1,100? Like, and then on top of that, you put luxury. You put luxury on the shit. And they don't even really be luxury apartments. Like they really just be like some regular fucking apartments and shit. But you want to tell they might look nice on the. I mean, you know, they might have a couple fucking curves and fucking slants. Like the hallway might be slatted a certain way and all that fucking shit. But that doesn't make it a fucking luxury apartment, man. That doesn't make it no fucking luxury apartment. But you tack all this fucking bullshit on and raise the price. Like, why do you have to? Like, that's complete greed, man. That's greed, and that's like it's gentrification. Like, you know, they want to move, even the middle class out the way. Like, they want San Jose especially to be just rich people. Just fucking rich people. Oh man, gentrification. Look straight in our eyes. It's happening before our very eyes. They're putting all the fucking homeless people in like one fucking apartment complex, putting them in there together. Fucking druggies, letting them fucking do drugs fucking till the end of time. Let them die. They'll kill themselves off. We ain't even gonna lock them up for doing drugs no more. Give them a break, let them clean up. We want them to go full force and kill themselves. OD and fucking, I don't know how many fucking ODs. I don't know how many motherfuckers that committed OD this year. It's hella motherfuckers. Motherfuckers found dead under bridges and creeks and just and they're probably fucking, you know, they're probably cooking up a fentanyl batch for everybody. That's the best way to fucking kill off any homeless person is through fucking drugs or fucking their food. And if you're giving them the drugs and supplying them with a place to stay so they're not all paranoid and worrying about the police fucking, you know, catching them, and you're letting them do the shit. Like, I haven't seen so many fucking people pop up dead than I have this year on fucking OD. And then, you know, motherfucker, like, in the one apartment that I be showing you guys where I be, you know, where the sweeper be having her butt hanging out and she be fucking sweeping the fucking concrete. Those orange apartments. Like one time a motherfucker in there, that motherfucker died. You know, it's not funny, but it is because they're all perps in there. Every one of them is a fucking perp. Every one of them. I bullshit you not. They fucking in there, and the police have them on call, and they fucking do shifts and shit. All those people that you see out there pretending to be crazy at the park and shit, they come from those apartments. And then there's another set of those apartments like down the street from there. It's like two sets of those fuckers, and they put all the homeless, and it's still a waiting list. It's still a waiting list. So as they fucking die, someone takes their fucking place and becomes a perp. But they one person One person was in there fucking doing fucking drugs and shit. I guess the light hit their electricity was off. The electricity was off. Which that's another crazy thing, because if that's all you have to do is pay your fucking PG&E, it's like, come on, man, you got this free fucking house. All you gotta do is spend however many hours harassing a motherfucker, and you got this shit to yourself. Like, come on, man, you got this shit to yourself. Oh shit, man. Well, it's not even to yourself, because it's like you gotta live in there with other people. But I'm just saying though, like you're not on the streets no more. Like you can go to your room, you can fucking do whatever the fuck you want to do. You don't have to be. You gotta like just pay your fucking PG&E. Anyways, the motherfucker died and the house caught on fire, the apartment caught on fire and shit. And this is the type of shit they're doing. They're doing that shit right now. They're running that shit right now. That's what's being ran in the community of San Jose. You know? And these fuckers right here get to strut their stuff in those high priced vehicles. Right there. I don't know what that is. It's pretty nice though. But yeah, man, those are the people that fucking, try and trigger you with that yellow bullshit. Eventually, life isn't gonna be too great for those people, though. All we gotta do is sit back and enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, enjoy the show, and let God do the rest. I heard they're gonna put everyone on universal income. What does that mean, Rose? It sounds like, oh, okay. Aussies allowed the government to take without a legal fight. Yeah. UK too, man. I would hate. I mean, I would like to go visit the UK. I can't really, but I would like to. But to live out there, I wouldn't want to live out there. Those people are in control. Like, you can't have no gun, cameras everywhere. Cameras every fucking where. they literally follow you through the cameras. Like they have a UK cop show where they show you the streets where certain shit is happening, and then there's police like literally looking at the street light cameras and shit, and then they're calling. You know, the police are actually in the little booths or whatever that shit is. Excuse me, that's legitimate. It's probably like about 6 or 7 cops in this little thing, in this little, I guess it's like a little hub thing, and they have a bunch of different hubs set at different places and shit, and they got cops in them, or people watching the street cameras, and they're calling into the street police, telling the street police exactly what's going on. Like, so in real time, somebody could be robbing somebody or something, and they're watching them and shit, getting on the phone, telling the police and shit. Like, you know, it's good if you're using that for criminal shit, but you're watching people, like, you're literally like, they can literally follow you through the traffic shit. It's fucked up. It's crazy out there. Yeah, the thing with that universal pay shit, that shit sounds like, you know, after it's running for a little bit, they're gonna try and kick that shit. You know, you gotta have the vaccine, or you gotta have a chip, or you gotta have, in order to get that shit. That's why motherfuckers gotta get ready right now, man. With everything, your food, your survival gear. I mean, if you're not gonna take that vaccine or that chip, but everybody that said they weren't getting the vaccine and the chip, like the smoke out is beginning. The smoke out is beginning. So if you're just saying that because you think that they're not gonna make it mandatory, they're definitely gonna make it mandatory. And if you're saying that and you don't really mean it, they're gonna smoke you out. They're gonna smoke you out, and you're gonna go get that vaccine. I promise you. Because right now they're starting that shit. You can't go into certain stores without fucking your vaccine. You can't work at certain places without your vaccine. So the walls are closing in. And they're closing. It's not funny, but they're closing in fast. It's gonna be a whole lot of retaliation. The store's gonna be getting fucked up behind that shit. People gonna be looting the stores. Like, the stores don't even know what they're setting themselves up for. Oh, you won't take our money? Okay, I got something for that. Like, there are literally some people in that buy drugs and shit. Like, you might not like like somebody might be coming to fucking buy some drugs off of you, and you might think they're the police or something, but they're really not the fucking police. But just being cautious, you might not be like, nah, Nah, I don't got none. And they see you fucking selling that shit, and then you sell it after, like they'll fucking come fucking take all you. Like my money's not good enough. So just imagine a motherfucker hungry like that. You know, imagine a motherfucker that's hungry and can't go buy food. Like how is that supposed to make you feel? Like, you know, it's gonna be a lot of fucking stores getting their shit fucked up. And the government knows that. The stores don't know it, but the government knows it. They're eventually gonna fuck it off for everybody. Civil war damn near is gonna begin and they're gonna come save the day. Put everybody in the camp. Put everybody in the camp. Yep, that's how they like to do things. Put everybody in one place. Whether it's different locations or whatever. Per that location, put everybody in one place. Only the ones with the vaccine will come out. You'll think something else. But you'll think something else. But, you know, the end result, you'll either take that vaccine and be able to come back out into the world, or you won't take it and you'll just stay. And knowing how dirty our government is, you know, they might not even kill us. They might just hold us for fucking experimental purposes. Throw us in some fucking underground bunker and get to working on us. They will claim everyone will infect the world with the sea, so robots replace human workers. Humans will go on. Yeah. Robot. We will ultimately become slaves. Pretty soon, they're not even gonna need to take the guns. They'll just have the robots do it. You can't kill no robot. You can't get away from no robot. None of that shit, because you might be getting away from that robot at foot, but that robot got AI in it. It knows exactly what distance you are at. There's one right in the sky listening to that fucking calculation of the AI's fucking vision distance on you. And you got a fucking drone hovering over you. And you got fucking robots coming from every which angle on you. You might can beat that one robot. Or you might be outrunning it, but, you know. I don't even think you can outrun them. It's gonna be no getting away from them. So you're gonna either have to stand there and fight, which will be a losing battle. You're definitely gonna lose that battle. They're precise with everything. It's a robot, fucking AI. It can outthink you, out fucking do all that shit. So, but I'm interested I'm interested to see how it turns out. Interested to see how it turns out. Because there's a lot of people in the hills training just for that purpose. For when they want to come take your guns and they're like some militia motherfuckers. So I'm kind of interested to see how that will work out. If you YouTube DARPA's killing machines, man, they got some robots. They got some out of this world shit. They got a cheetah. They got this one robot they beat to death damn near with all types of shit. That motherfucker falls and gets right back up. Fucking everything it shoots at is fucking precise. They had a dummy and they had a real person with a mask over their heads and shit. And they had the robot looking at both people. And the robot was supposed to shoot the dummy and the robot fucking shot the dummy and shit. Like the dude next to the dummy though was hella scared. He jumped like a motherfucker, but you know the thing is, like, saying all that to say, like, that them things they'll know if you're a human. You know, they know the motherfuckers got that type of fucking, you know, if they got that type of fucking ability, being able to tell a human from a dummy with a mask over his face, with like a brown sack over their face and shit, like, that's crazy, man. Anything industry, you know what's crazy? How they get on the news and how they get on TV and say, we're creating more jobs for people and all this fucking bullshit. But you're not creating more jobs for people. Say you're creating more jobs. You're not creating more jobs for people because robots taking over every fucking thing. You know, just telecommunicators. You know, the people that get on the line and fucking, you know, talk to you and shit instead of fucking robots and answering service robots and shit. Just that field or that industry or whatever you want to call it alone, you know how many jobs that fucking shit takes away? That takes away hella fucking jobs, like, from people. On top of that, you know, you can talk to a person and the person get it. Like, you talk to a fucking robot, that motherfucker don't hear you. That motherfucker tells you to repeat it again. That motherfucker repeat some different shit than what you repeated to it. Like, you know, that fucking robot shit, that answering bullshit, like, that shit wastes hella fucking time. Like, that shit wastes hella fucking time. Self-checkout. Look at the trigger man. We got a trigger man, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man. Just twin cars. Fucking just those jobs alone, man. what's crazy? All it would take, literally, all it would take for people to stop being taxed by the government as hard as they're being taxed. Literally, it's simple. It's all coming together and not going to work and staying in your fucking house and not leaving. Not leaving, I mean, leaving, like, but not fucking letting nobody fucking evict you out your fucking home. Even the fucking, even the landlords fucking letting that, like, allowing that. You feel me? Because they be a part of it. Like, that's the only way. Like, it's a sure way. But people are so fucking, like, they fucking, I don't get it, man. And they constantly up everything, gas, rent. So it's like, you let people walk over you, man, they're gonna keep doing it. And they're gonna keep doing it, and they're gonna keep doing it, and that's why they want to take guns now. Because we go for everything else. As the human race, we go for everything that the fucking government puts on the table for us. We're gonna take your guns for your safety. We're gonna create events. And believe it or not, this is one of those events, ladies and gentlemen, being a targeted individual. We all are literally walking, ticking time bombs. And if one of us decides to pull a gun out on some one of these fucking harassers and kill them, that is another fucking, niche under their belt for the gun ban to come and take everybody's guns. So this is part of that agenda as well. So all you stupid ass gun owners, and shit, running around and harassing people to the point of murder and suicide, your dumb ass is targeted as well. They say ghost in the Pac-Man game. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, simulation? Oh, that's what I was trying to get in contact with you, bro. Um, do you still have that video up? Of the man that got shot in Florida? I've been trying to find the video, the like original video, before the news got to it, because I looked at all the news ones and they don't have shit that the old man was saying. Like, they don't have none of like what he was saying and how they were, gaslighting him, and he was saying that the people were following him and shit. Like, all that shit's cut out. And I can't find the original one. So I was wondering if you had it on your channel, and if so, would I be able to use it? Yeah, the world, it doesn't feel real, man. You know, my days go by so fast for me now. Like days go by fast, man. It doesn't seem like 11 years, man. Since I've been off parole for 11 years. I haven't went back to jail not once. None of that shit. You feel me? And you know, I know for a fact like life would have been, I would man, just being free off that shit and being able to have a job and fucking, not having to fucking look over your shoulders and fucking all that fucking bullshit, man. Like, I was so fucking ready for that shit. You just don't know. Like, I was fucking, like, I was fucking, you just don't know. Like, I was even in fucking, like, up until the days, like, as I'm fucking counting the days off and fucking, jail and shit, like, I'm sitting there planning what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get like a couple jobs, stack my money up, go to Alaska, hop on one of those boats and do the fishing thing. Like, I was planning hella shit. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, oh man, fuck, man. It doesn't seem like it was that long at all. Like, days go way too fast now. They literally, fucked my whole life up. Fucked my whole life up. America is sinking like the Titanic, but I think engineered it on purpose. Yeah, yeah. That definitely. It seems more like they're trying to cause more confusion than anything. And then all these fucking cloning centers. All the proof that's out there. I don't know why the fuck people don't believe in that shit. And if they're cloning people, they're making hybrids and all that shit. And then there's supposed to be this alien, the alien disclosure, if you will. Which, I mean, they're gonna introduce some shit into this world, and I think that's all they want some type of, there's confusion. They want confusion, so whatever they introduce into this world, we'll be so busy fucking at each other's throats that we won't even fucking notice. And by the time we do notice it, it'll be fucking, it'll be introduced to us as something, be it something that we should go ahead and try out. And you know what? It's crazy. I was thinking about this last night. I remember when I was a little boy. If I remember the movie right, there was this dude. It was a human and an alien, The alien had spots and shit on its head. But the alien, in their thing, the men have the babies. The men aliens have the baby, so the alien man gave birth to a child. And I was watching fucking YouTube last night, and fucking that rapper, the dude that put the blood on the shoes, the Nikes, Lil Nas X, this motherfucker is pregnant, man. Lil Nas X is fucking pregnant. Literally, fucking pregnant. And they're really, really, really promoting the gay agenda. No disrespect to anybody, but they're really promoting that really, really fucking heavy. So putting all that shit together, you know, if there's something that they do introduce out here that is a gay species, if there's a gay species out there, you know, then that's how they're gonna be getting down out here. And if it's overpopulated with a bunch of gay, like, and this is just me thinking, right? So don't nobody take me for what I'm I'm telling you what I was thinking, you know, so don't take this as me putting this into the world like this is what it really is. But you know, I was thinking like, you know, they're really promoting this gay agenda, and if these aliens are fucking gay, now the fucking, you know, Lil Nas X is having a baby, which that part is true. That's, you know, that's what I saw. Like, I actually saw, like, they actually had a picture of his, like, bottom half covered, but his belly was fucking, it looked like it was 7 or 8 fucking months pregnant. Oh, Lord, what the fuck is going on, man? But yeah, man. You know, it only seems that if aliens have babies and they have introduced them into society or whatever, then we'll see a lot of men pregnant. This is what I'm thinking. You know, we're gonna be seeing a lot of men pregnant. And that's gonna it's gonna be way out. So they're starting to get us fucking introduced to fucking seeing a man pregnant, such as Lil Nas X. So we see Lil Nas X pregnant, and the aliens that come down here and the men be pregnant and shit, like, we'll think nothing of it because Lil Nas X had a baby. Some men can have babies now. And you know what's the craziest thing? That's not even like the world. You know, if that's not fucking some fucking, you know, studio or whatever they call that shit, photoshopped. If that's not no Photoshop shit and that shit's real, like that dude is really fucking pregnant, nobody's gonna say nothing about it. And just think how fast that shit is gonna normalize. Think about that shit. Like, if nobody fucking says anything about this, a man having a fucking baby, if nobody says anything about this, this is gonna be normalized so fucking fast. It's gonna be like it's gonna be just like it's nothing. Like, it's not gonna be some fucking, it's not gonna be some fucking, you know, weird shit. It's gonna be normal. They're setting the play down on us. For real. Lil Nas X. For those who wanna who think I might be over exaggerating and shit about the man being pregnant. His name is Lil Lil Nas Nas X. He had a fucking hit song called Old Time Cowboy or Old Time Road or some shit like that. Lil Nas X. Pregnant as shit. Pregnant as shit. Only two ways you can have that baby. You either gonna get your stomach cut, or you gonna shit it out. Yep. Can you imagine that shit though? Motherfuckers walking around with cowboy hats, mustaches, and a big old belly. Another man asking another man, how many months are you? How many months are you? Big ass construction workers. Construction workers walking around this motherfucker 9 and 6 and 7 months pregnant. Oh man. Driving in them big ass trucks with American flags on them and a 6-month belly. And a monster truck. Oh man, what they are setting this world up is for one hell of a play. Yeah, this is one hell of a play right here. Homeless vets and homeless. Will they government feels like the veterans are dangerous and potential terrorists, which is crazy when they train them people to kill. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you feel that way, literally, like, if you feel that way, there's plenty of fucking unclaimed territory on the planet where you can let those people go out there and fucking just live their life, like live the life that they're supposed to live, like, you know, make everything available to them, you know, let them want for nothing and not worry about it. You feel me? Like, to fucking do wrong to them after they fucking put their lives on the line for you, in some cases fucking you know, not even for the right reasons, for your own fucking selfish fucking reasons. You got people going to war, putting their life on the line for your fucking bullshit, then you turn around and put this shit on them. Like, that's the coldest shit ever. You know, and I remember listening as a little kid. I see how they fucking, I see how they pull people in, fucking showing everybody how the fucking military is fucking heroes and flying jets and shit. Especially when G.I. Joe came on. Like, when G.I. Joe used to come on, it was always one of those fucking little commercials that would come with a military man. Like, it was a military man telling, you know, trying to pump the kids up to be in the military and all that fucking bullshit. Talking about be all you can be. Yup, we got another trigger man, ladies and gentlemen. Another trigger man, another trigger man, another trigger man. That's 4 trigger men. 4 trigger men so far. And that's only because we can see their tail lights. We can't see their headlights. But yeah. Oh yeah. All that shit. Sucking in the youth. They saw G.I. Joe wasn't working no more. They started making video games. They started making video games. Most of these cops, they didn't know what they were gonna be until they fucking picked up the game Call of Duty. They were probably working at McDonald's, some shit, about the game Call of Duty. You know, that Nintendo, that fucking Sega, that fucking Xbox, that PlayStation changed the rest of their life forever. And motherfuckers went to the army, fucking became police. And all it took was a video game. All it took was a fucking video game. Mind control at boot camp to kill people because it's not natural to just kill anybody, you know, in another country. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, it all starts from, you know, like, it starts a lot from the games and shit. You know, you get so psyched up into, like, and in that virtual reality, all of that shit sensitizes you to murder. and then they convince you that the people that you're killing are very bad people, and that you're like going to be a hero in your country. So it psychologically, it makes them gun ho, you know. It makes them gun ho. They're really fucking scary motherfuckers, man. If you like, I think I uploaded it to this channel. How fucking some of our fucking American soldiers were in Afghanistan, and there were fucking unarmed people like just going places to shop and shit like that, to like this little hut and shit, and they literally unloaded on those fucking people, unarmed people, man, and they were fucking laughing and fucking talking about how they blew their asses away and shit like that. It's like, this is our soldiers, our fucking soldiers. Yet when they're in the battlefield, they're screaming like fucking bitches and shit and all that fucking shit. And all that fucking shit, but it's real fun to shoot some unarmed fucking people, right? It's fun to shoot unarmed people, women, children, and fucking, and then come back here and get decorated as a fucking hero. That's the sickest shit in the fucking world, man. Going to people's villages and raping them and shit. You know, raping and killing and fucking coming back here and getting fucking decorated as a fucking hero. You know, I'm not saying every soldier, but, you know, we have some fucking wicked people in our military for sure. Um, hey, Awakened World.